So how'd it go? Well, it went very smooth. I fired 160 rounds, and only 160 because I forgot half the ammunition at the house because I was in a rush, which is good because I got to take it out again. But no stoppages and no malfunctions, which makes me a very happy panda. The gun overall functioned very smoothly. The trigger is not bad at all. Double action's real smooth. And the reset isn't bad. There's a little bit of play in the reset, but it's almost negligible. It's very akin to a standard double action, single action trigger in most guns. There's that little kick flip, you know, before the reset, which is fine. Almost nobody notices it. And I shot a nice little group with it. So after my range assessment, I've decided to order $100 worth of parts for it. Almost everything's Wilson Combat except for the Beretta Elite Hammer. What I'm going to do to it is I've ordered the Wilson Combat recoil spring guide, the fluted one for the compact, and the associated spring as well as the recoil buffer. I don't really think it needs the recoil buffer, but why not? I'll give it a shot. It was cheap enough. I've also ordered the Wilson Combat hammer and the trigger return spring in there. I ordered both of those to clean up the action just a little bit because that's all it would really need. I don't really think that it's bad. I could honestly live with it as is and keep this my $400 blaster. But, you know, it's a range toy, so why not tweak it a little bit? On top of the Elite Hammer, which this hammer is fine, I just ordered the Elite Hammer because it looks cool. I ordered the 14-pound hammer spring. That will lighten it up just a touch, but keep it reliable as far as I'm concerned. I entertained the idea of getting the Magwell grip plug thing here and deleting the lanyard loop, but apparently people have trouble loading 20 rounders with that. And I don't want to shave the back of my magazines or the Magwell, because that will reduce the function of both of them. So I think I'll just leave the lanyard loop, no problem, and that's going to be the first wave of modifications. Now my goal with this thing is to keep it under $650 because most Berettas are around $650 for a brand new Beretta. Sometimes you'll see them on sale for about low sixes, high fives, and I think if I keep it within that realm, it's still a reasonable buy and it's a nice performing, well-tuned tool. That said, my next video is going to be the installation of all those parts. Most of them are super easy, and then I'll make a separate video for taking it to the range and seeing how it performs after all those parts. Then the next video will be me taking it to the range and field testing all the modifications. Once I'm done with that, the only other modifications I'm looking at are the grips and the mag release. The only reason for the mag release is leaves those little Cheerios on my thumb every single time I use it because it feels a little extended. It doesn't feel like a regular Beretta release, which is fine. I think if I put the Wilson Combat checkered one in there, it'll be a little smoother operating and better textured, and it'll, with the wider contact pad, it'll put the pressure down better and you won't feel it as much. I mean, it's not debilitating. I can leave it stock and be completely fine with it. And the grips, honestly, these grips are in good condition, so I don't really need to change them, but I think I'm going to just to get those G10s on there. They look cooler and they have a little bit more added texture, so we'll see how that goes. I'm either between the dirty olive or the black. I haven't decided yet. We'll see which way it shakes out. I'd rather have one without the Wilson Combat emblem, so the black ones might take it, but we'll see. I also know that I can go on VZ grips and get the same damn things with more variations if I wanted to. So we'll see what happens, but more to come. I'm very happy with this little gun. It's been very impressive. The accuracy is what I expected out of it, and it's performing very well. So nothing but good things to say out of me, especially for a $400 gun. Eventually, I'm also going to purchase 10 18 rounders and 6 20 rounders. That is going to be independent of the price because I stock magazines to the roof anyway, and I plan on owning more Berettas. So having those other mags will be beneficial to a pool of firearms, not just this one specifically. So I'm not going to count that against the price, but I mean, just take that times 10 and then 6, and you'll get what the cost of that is. Anyways, looking forward to the rest of this series. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other, stay safe, and support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.